The DOJ just filing a new court document in the Mar-a-Lago documents case, arguing a special master is not needed to review the thousands of documents seized from Trump's property and tearing down his claims that those records are his personal property. So it comes as a new report. All right, here it is. By 10 prominent legal minds, concludes there is, quote, strong basis to charge the former president for his mishandling of government documents. All right, 169 pages. They lay out 6 charges. In their analysis, they model what the DOJ would likely present if it were to announce the unprecedented indictment of a former president. Up front now, Ryan Goodman, Just Security co-editor-in-chief. He co-authored this report. All right, Ryan, our viewers all know you. You're in here, daily giving your analysis. There's a lot that went into this analysis, 169 pages. So you go through 6 potential crimes in here that Trump could possibly face. You say some of them are slam dunk cases. What is your ultimate conclusion here on those?
So we do the exercise that we imagine the prosecutors and the Justice Department will do, and what they would want to present Garland with, Attorney General Garland, are every single case that the Department of Justice has ever prosecuted for the same crime that they are alleging. At least there's a probable cause to believe that Donald Trump seems to have been involved in. And we looked at every single case. And if you look at them all, the kinds of conduct that the Justice Department prosecuted in the past are far less egregious in most of those cases than what Donald Trump is alleged to have done with the documents at Mar-a-Lago.
All right, so the precedent would show you charge, and you're saying multiple possible charges.
That's right, and that the very question is, do you treat like cases alike? Would he be being treated any but favorably not to charge or to charge? The answer is, if you treat like cases alike, it basically forces the choice. It says you have to charge.
You have to charge. Okay, so I want to follow up on that, on exactly what this could mean for him. But first, his defenses. He's given a lot of defenses, right? One of them is, oh, you'd be treating me differently. And you're saying, no, you went through apples to apples. He would not be being treated differently. Actually, he would be if you didn't charge him.
Right.
Okay, so they've also said certain things like, oh, well, you just have to think about it to declassify it. They were declassified, and others. Let me just play a few of the excuses that have been put out there.
Remember this. Everything was declassified.
They should give me immediately back everything that they've taken from me because it's mine. It's mine.
See, I'm concerned that they may have planted something. At this point, who knows?
She, of course, is one of his attorneys, Alina, in this case. So you go through each of those. Any of them add up?
They just evaporate under scrutiny, essentially. And we do try to place them on their strongest ground because there's a lot that is inconsistent with trying to maintain all of those positions.
Right.
But we take them one by one and say, look, if this is the allegation, here's what the law says, here's a bunch of competing facts that dispute their defense, and it falls apart. And we really try to do the most serious analysis, giving them the most favorable light, but it just doesn't work.
Right, you're not even saying, okay, well, they've contradicted themselves. Just give each argument on its own 100% of the input you could, and it doesn't add up. Okay, so then where do you come out on how many charges should, by this analysis, be put forth? And if those charges are come to fruition, right, and are proven, what would be the impact on him?
So I think that the lead charge would probably be under the Espionage Act. If one just reads the statute, it applies basically hand in glove to the activities that we know about. And then there are some other charges as well. There's another charge that has not really been talked about as much, but we investigated and saw the precedents for it, which is essentially theft of government property. And the Justice Department has in fact charged people for that, for classified documents. So that'd be a second one. A third one would be about obstruction. It seems to be a very strong case of obstruction. Wow. Yeah, so the interesting part of it is that even with very senior officials and lower down officials, they seem to charge. The Justice Department charges the case. And when you ask the question, like, what are the implications for him? There's also another story to this a bit. Some people get light sentences, but they get light sentences if they plead. They kind of throw themselves on the mercy of the court. I don't see Donald Trump pleading guilty and throwing himself at the mercy of the court.
So this could mean, if in a normal person, this would mean prison time. Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right, Ryan Goodman, thank you very much. I hope everybody will go look at this. This is the model prosecution document, obviously Just Security. On their blog, you can take a look at this analysis in all of its detail. Thanks, as always, and great to see you.